My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is March 1st, 2024. It is 1:49 a.m. This is video number 2. Video number 1, I had a little bit switch up. When I first started that video number 1, I was thinking of putting it here. Then in the middle of recording, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put it on PYTE. So check PYTE for that video. Okay, talk about Harry's case and some inspirational video and things like that. It's only about 30 minutes. Okay, it's not an hour. So this video, it will be on this channel. Okay, so let's look at the back end. 3,805 subscribers. New subscribers welcome. Estimate revenue $153.05. Analytic, feel free to skip. Okay, so there it is here. 2,122 views in the last 48 hours. Pretty much what I'll be sharing with you here. Noise. Okay, just headline. And this is the thing that I show you at the end of video 1 that I'll be covering. So that's from Henry VIII. It looks like a thread, so she started up here. But let me read what she said and some of the comments here under it. I think there is an honest question to be asked about why people who marry into this family have horrible things happen to them. Okay, including Sarah, Duchess of York. The tabloid went ballistic on her back in the day. Okay, the list is long and stretching back decades. Right, let's see here. The things they've done. Who done? Who done what? The people who marry into the royal family. So if the pattern remain the same, I may probably getting this person more. If the pattern is the same and everyone who marry into it always have issues, okay, so shouldn't that tell you that maybe it's the institution that creating the problem? Okay, let's see here. It's not nice family. It composed of overprivileged and undereducated people. That is true. That is true. Overprivileged and undereducated people who live in a bubble of self-congratulation and arcane rules. For most part, those who marry Anne, Fergie, Kate know what's what. It's those who don't, Diana, Meghan, who suffer. Yeah, what is it? Once they fall, even if you fall in line with their BS, they still find a way to mistreating you. Okay, this is why they made laws. They could not get scrutinized or get sued for racism and all of that. Okay, so they know what they're all about. Okay, only the women. Okay, could be, I don't know. It may be a generational curse due to everything the royal family has done throughout history. Since it is not only people they marry, horrible things happen to many members of the family. Right, there's a reason why the woman went away and then want to get that ring. Okay, they feed on outside to stay strong. Philip was fine, the women not so much. But remember, Philip, he was a prince already. Okay, Philip was already a prince. As a matter of fact, Philip was much higher than the queen because he would have been a king to 2 countries, Greece and I believe Denmark, not Dutch, Denmark. But Greece for sure, because that's where he was born. But in Greece, they chased him out. Okay, so I don't know the other branch, what happened to Denmark side of him, why he's not over there. Okay, so that's another thing we could look into. I'll go into that. Okay, is Kate Middleton dead yet? Because that's their playbook. Maybe he was having an affair with Kate. There was a blind item in December that said 2 royal divorces were going to be announced and that they were connected. But the thing is that you can't go by headlines, okay? I mean, I don't know. You make your judgment. This family seemed to be poisoned to anyone marrying in. Diana's ordeal and subsequent death was devastating to me, and Camilla is an evil person. King Charles was and is an absolute joke. All right, so let me go into that. The one that said Prince Philip. Okay, and then I'll go to the next one. Oh, and probably go further up to see what she was talking about. Okay, except for Philip womanizing. Move in with Penny. They had daughter. The queen was alright with this. And I think, okay, I don't know for a fact, maybe Philip wanted a divorce. To prevent the divorce, okay, and he had to agree, the queen had to agree with Philip's decision. So he just played a part, that's all. That's what I think. Except for Philip womanizing, move in with Penny. They had daughter. The queen was alright with this. Lately, they've shown photos of his daughter, definitely favors him. They just have different ethic than us. He was trained for it. He also is a man and doesn't have the same social issues. I'm so lucky. Okay, let me go back because that was a thread. Okay, this is the one that I bookmarked, but she started here. Word on the street is that Mr. Kingston died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. 2024 is really going to be King Charles' anus horribilis. Okay, I just paused for a while. I forgot where I was. I just posted something on my community board and on IG regarding Megan skiing. I'll show you the picture. Alright, so where was I? Word on the street is that Mr. Kingston died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. 2024 is really going to be King Charles' anus horribilis. Okay, so let's go into that. Read some of it. Okay, I think there is an honest question to be asked about why people who, okay, so this is the one that I went through already, so it was part of that. Okay, part of this thread. Okay, it might not be the case. I just ran an internet search on Foursquare under Yahoo, Google, and Microsoft to see what the different searches brought up. There was zero mention of gunshot wound related to Thomas Kingston's health, except one under the title about, oh wait, damn. Okay, where was that? Okay, what the hell? Where was I? Okay, it might not be the case. I just ran an internet search on Foursquare under Yahoo, Google, Microsoft to see what the different searches brought up. There was zero mention of a gunshot wound related to Thomas Kingston's health, except one under the title about Kingston. A sentence mentioned a man found dead next to his dog from a gunshot wound. It's not Thomas Kingston, it's 65-year-old Brian Lowe. The two are mentioned in the same article, and for some reason the web search shortened the paragraph to mention Brian Lowe's cause of death under the announcement of Thomas Kingston's death. Okay, I didn't see what she's talking about, but based on her explanation, maybe, okay, they, I'm telling you, though you can love to meddle things, most likely, okay, most likely they will not tell you the cause of death, because that will probably be a family matter. Very rarely they will put this out, because he's not a working royal or anything like that, unless I could be wrong. But maybe this is the cause of death. Someone probably shot him. Or I don't know, because they said it was a party or something, allegedly. So they're trying to give us a hint. Alright, but let me not dwell too much on it. So I won't get ahead of it just yet. The inquest starts Friday afternoon. The cause of death is usually released after the inquest. So this might just be people seeing the headlines and the short blurbs and not realizing it's an article about more than one death. So maybe not. Okay, well, maybe not officially on the internet, but somebody is talking on the street of London. That's what I'm saying. They do not want to say it, but they're giving hint. Also, very real possibility. It amazes me why suddenly the media is overflowing with the phrase, if William was found that he committed a crime, does he go to prison? I was saying that too. Okay, this is an ad. I'm moving on. I was saying that too. So that could be. This is what I'm saying. They're giving hint. The tabloid love to give hint without telling us. So they may probably model the what is it? They model the article at the same time giving us hint so they don't get sued. That's what I think. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's this here. When you get what you wanted, then don't want what you got. All right, so this one is very interesting. So this is what the original Daily Mail wrote. A soul-crushing picture of the royals in peril, disgraced Andrew given star billing as Kate and Charles recover, Wales goes missing, and Harry and Meghan suck in Montecito. Maureen Callahan asks, how does the monarchy come back from this? So pretty much now she rephrases it. This is what we hear. A soul-crushing picture of the royals we push for, disgraced Andrew giving star billing as Charles recover, Kate is somewhere, William is sulking, but it's all white, the way our royals should be. Maureen Callaghan asks, how can we monetize this? That's very telling. It's true. Okay, so that's that. Let's see some of the comment. Creative stuff. This, I love this for them. I see some secret weapons. There's the laugh here. Not very long ago, they were trying to build Zara up. What happened with that? You should honestly teach a masterclass in British press translation because you never miss a bit with these. Alright, Harry and Meghan are happily busy working on their upcoming projects. Whoever scribbled that carnival bark is one sulking. Alright, so after this that said, they have been protecting the pedo prince, saying he didn't do anything wrong and now he is disgraced. You are right. Willy Wonka is sulking. They create the shit. Why are they acting surprised? Okay, so she wrote that. Am I following her? Yes, I am. Alright, next tweet. Now, this is a parody thing here. I want to go through those 18 tweets really quick, or 17, because I took one out. Put it on the other one. This is a parody account of William, Prince William. Speculation on Kate Middleton's whereabouts had gotten so out of hand, we decided to release a statement to Page 6, an American tabloid, you know, because I hate America and Kate. Oh my God. The bodies are starting to pile up, Willie. Tell us where Kate Middleton is and what did you do to that Thomas Kingston guy? What was that bruises on your neck? That's probably something that happened. Is that last tweet that I was reading about some gunshot wound or whatever? Who knows? Maybe something happened. Because they were saying it was a party. Okay, so I don't know. So in terms of a bruise, what bruise? I know he went back to work after the family whatever that was happening, that he didn't show up. The following day he showed up to work. So was there a bruise on his face or something? Maybe there was a fight. And then who knows, could be the circuit. I don't know, so many nonsense speculation. But let's continue with some of these here. I take what all tabloids say with a grain of salt because they are usually wrong. Okay, so that's an ad. There's this, really, just say it. Let that cat out. Did you force Kate to have a liposuction? Oh my God, the thing that I see going on about this, that BBL, what is it? Something butt lift or something like that. Brazilian butt lift. There's images of her and stuff. I'm the one who's not showing it. Okay, did you force Kate to have liposuction? There's that. Did you attack someone and they hit back in self-defense? The bruises on your eyes, was it your wife or your cousin-in-law, Tom? Wow. So I wanna see the picture when he went back to work. So his face must have been all fucked up. His face, he probably got beat up and then what? Oh my Lord. Now, I didn't see the picture of him because I don't follow these people. So with all those comments, it's putting things together for me. Alright, HRH, the Princess of Wales, do you mean is that too many titles for you to wrap your head around? Let's go to the next tweet. Oh, I see something party here. That's an ad. Never mind. Okay, so there it is here. Let me see if he has any booze on that. So this is the one that I was making reference to. The monarchy is toast. Even the Daily Mail's faithful have turned on William. Look at the comments though. Harry, Meghan could have saved the royal family. They have star power. Too late. Okay, so there's all those hashtags. Let me see this one. Oh, it's hard to see. It's hard to see. Okay, Willie returned to work. Prince visits synagogue in London 2 days after pulling out of his godfather's memorial service for personal reason and makes no mention of Kate. Wow. Okay, so this is very small. The attraction for Monarchy died with the Queen, with 55% now wanting this family to go. The writing is on the wall. The royal are done now. Believe bald locks will be the last. I'm surprised they're making it reach that far. Catherine's mother is not always well also. Hopefully, Catherine is a nearby Buckleberry recuperating and getting her mom's TLC. Same old drive. Future king? No. Okay, here he is, the stodgy dullard. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and Harry and Meghan carry right on while the monarchy crumbles. I just show a picture of, let me see if I could find, oh, there it is. Okay, this is the picture. Meghan went skiing. Okay, I see another one just popped up here. Okay, so that's something different. Okay, they move on. Of course, he mentioned Kate after the very apparent omission on his own singular statement. William's team is the worst. Lord, my creator, unbelievable. This man is so made up. Everything he tries to do is so empathetic and rigid. He never has had and never will have what Harry has. Charm. Okay? Okay. After these two, that's it. Can't bear them. Harry and Meghan have gone and I'm not interested in this lot left. Not bother about their health issues either. Said but true. Wish we didn't have to keep them. Okay? I don't believe the monarchy will ever go away, as it's woven into the fabric history of British culture, but it will slowly but surely lose all prestige. Okay, but whatever. But if once the Tory peoples know how to get the grip of everything, where they could get the full control of everything, they get rid of them. But for now, I think they're on the scheme of planning. Next tweet. This is Henry VIII again. We hear stories for years about how uptight Charles is. I think William and Kate are worse. They think they should get the deference without putting in any of the work. Okay, she retweet herself here. Honestly, the tone of the response given by someone in the Middleton camp makes me believe that she or someone is angry about the speculation. Okay, I don't know. I don't follow these people for me to know. Okay, it's amazing to see now that they crafted that initial statement to act as a blanket deterrent to any pesky question when Kate disappeared out of sight. They are now upset that it didn't work. But the fact that they try tell you how much condescension they hold for the public. Yeah, they keep on throwing nonsense. What happened is that social media is preventing them from doing their nonsense at peace. The UK don't mind them. They just put nonsense out and then they move on. The people in the UK mind their own business, go to work, try to pay the bills and all of that. But now social media is asking questions. They can do the same thing they did before. Remember how Harry described Egg and Bone dressed to the nines and both were prissy that Meghan dared to hug them. Even Chucky wasn't as uptight when meeting her. William is trying to play a high-risk game with the public, doing very little and giving even less. Folks might wake up. I'm laughing because there's a tweet or some GIF that says, wake up, wake up. That's what just remind me. I made that little smirk.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up out of your sleep, wake up out of your sleep, wake up, I command you.
Okay, folks might wake up and realize they don't need them. He's trying to be Queen Elizabeth II aloof, but without her work ethic. Okay, that's an ad. 100% correct. The difference with Charles and Anne is that they see duty to the lesser people as part of the package, and they do it willingly with grace. William and Kate see it as an inconvenience and believe they are superior, so they are above and untouchable by bad optics. Yeah, whoever's putting nonsense in their head, that's what it is. And this is the thing that I keep on saying, that he knows. Okay, deep inside, no matter what anybody tells you, how good you are, how great you're doing, or whatever, you yourself, you know what really your imperfection is. when Harry was over there. William know it was Harry who was doing all of this stuff. And then for him to not have the foresight, to not get rid of Harry, to make his life miserable, when Harry is the one who's creating everything, and then he's giving you prop for it. I just don't understand this. Now everything is there for everyone to see. Okay? They've created the PR mess. They should be angry with themselves. Being cagey is a good way to alienate people. Alright, so there's this. He looks so freaking ridiculous. Me wearing my expensive yet unnecessary purchases, realizing they didn't give me the serotonin I thought they would. Really look outdated. Okay, so let's read everything, I guess. I agree. It's only problematic because they agree to the rules. Any normal person will get the hell out of there. Nobody wants to do what they do, would you? There's Harry. Harry was willing to do it. And he was having fun while doing it. But they push him out. And Harry continued to do it in his own term outside of the institution. So since a sitting monarch can be charged with a crime, if theoretically Willie had done something criminally, maybe two, okay, all he will have to do is get away with it till Charles passes, which sadly looks like it could be soon, like say by Easter or so. People's predicting. I thought what is it they said? Let me leave that alone because these people are really confusing with that thing. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh my lord, maybe he did, who knows. Next tweet. Prince Harry was chased out of his own family by a vindictive and angry older brother and his desperately insecure wife. None of this is his fault. As a more level-headed Woda said back in 2020, more should have been done to keep Harry and Meghan in the fold. Okay? Prince Harry has made royal family look vulnerable by not supporting them. Why would Harry support them? From my understanding, wasn't the reason they did not allow them to use HRH, when they're doing their business thing, is to not associate them with the royal family, the left behinders. Wasn't that part of the deal? So why would Harry mention the institution in any capacity? Why would he? People already know he's associated with the royal family. But why should he go out of his way to mention the royal family? Even when they were interviewing him and Victus, okay, he kept it very short, okay, where he said something about his home is in California with his family or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, okay. Let's see here. 2 out of 6 isn't terrible. These voter people. Oh, did I read this? Yeah, I did read it. Okay. Okay, Prince Harry has made royal family look vulnerable by not supporting them. There's no reason for him to support them because they kick him out of there, took his home, okay, make his wife a living hell, don't speak to protect him, leave him, and then they're stirring the pot. By meaning stirring the pot is allowing the royal rights to say anything about him and his family. These voter people belong in an asylum. I'm telling you, all of them. The group of people marching to church the other day with grins on their faces certainly didn't look vulnerable. They look shambolic. Harry and Meghan will never be seen with the likes of Andrew and that lot. Alright, so there's this here. I'm not gonna go to that video. It's serious. And be prepared to the serious problem lasting rather months than weeks. This KP darling Bauer is preparing us. The issue seems last longer than just until Easter. Did they upgrade the time where she will come? Okay. Yes, let's blame the scapegoat of the royal family again. My goodness, they have been using Prince Harry as a scapegoat his whole life since he was a child. They have no shame. He was even used to protect the image of Camilla's kids. Unbelievable. Yeah, I remember reading something like that. King Charles justified the government preventing his son from having security by arguing that a successful attack on Prince Harry will not significantly disturb the British public. My God, a father saying that. There's no heart. There is absolutely no heart. Baggage for God. Okay, Sir James said it was simply incorrect to suggest that there was no evidence that the issue of the impact was considered, adding that the death of Diana, Princess of Wales, Harry's mother, was raised as part of the decision. He added, Warwick gave greater weight to the impact on state function being lessening as a result of the change over likely significant public upset were a successful attack on Harry to take place. Mr. Justice Lane will give his judgment over the case later date. And we already know they didn't grant Harry the security. Like some of the squad have said, it maybe is a gift in disguise because there's so many voters who I'm saying voters, police who, you know, been sacked for their behavior. All right, let me read what's there and then move to the next one. According to the voter, just last week, Harry offered his services and they said, no, thank you. We don't want you. They can't even keep their story straight. I was so mad at them because they moved to Vancouver Island, where I live, and they turned our nice island into a circus. I'm getting over that and starting to understand why he left more and more now. How dare Harry not support the people that chase him out of his birth country? Why can't he just take the abuse when we dish it out? That's just a parody of things, the way that the royal rats want Harry to take it. Okay, that's not a hater account here. Next tweet. So there's this here. Why are Beatrice and her husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, two non-working royals living at St. James Palace rent-free? Wherever they go, he always find, the camera every time. I think I respond to that. There's me somewhere here. After mine, okay, after these, that's it. It appears I've woken up all the Beatrice York friends with this question. Some of you are equally as unhinged as the Rangers. Muting now. Piers Morgan's confident, feeding Harry to Piers to keep her father's name out of his mouth. Yep, don't trust her at all. Okay, so there's me here. He left baby mama for this mess. Nothing against the wife, just bunch of mess within that family. They can still live in the palaces even if non-working royals as the public nor the government own the palaces. The royal trust does. Okay, why? Okay, there's the excuse here. Why are non-working royals living rent-free in royal residences? Same with Prince and Princess Michael of Kent at KP. Okay, the same thing that they keep on saying. What is it? They took Frogmore. All right, so they're making the case later on when things go south for them. Whatever they're doing for Harry, and Harry's making it straight to the court. Okay, putting it out there. So every corners later on in the future, when they start saying, but this, and then, okay, there's Harry there. Why did you do that to Harry? So that whatever they see was fit for Harry will be fitting for them. So they're making their own case. That's all I know. They're creating their own case for the future when they start whining and the people don't want them anymore. So they're making their own case for the people. And Harry is going to court to document it so that the people could use against his family. That's what I see here. Okay, God has Harry and his little family, and Meghan, Archie and Lily. All right, next tweet. They wanted a slimmed down monarchy and made sure to drive the biracial princess off their aisle. The universe answered them with reapings of their sorrows. Be careful what you wish for. Sway. Now you get the world. Is it light? The world light you wanted. A spotlight, I guess. Now you get the world spotlight you wanted. It burns, doesn't it? I'm telling you, that's a good way of putting it. Oh my God, what the hell? Okay, remember how the derangers were always scrutinizing Meghan's ring? Okay, so what this has to do with that? Okay, so true. My mama taught me this early on, to watch what you wish for. When the universe usually hear you when you really, really deep down in your conscious, the universe hear that. Okay, have you seen the derangers crying under all the tweets making fun of Kate? They talk about respecting privacy and stopping false theories. Girl, I like this melody. Okay, the fairness of the universe, you reap what you sow. One by one, coma is visiting. Have a nice day. Sway, alright, haha. Next tweet. Okay, so there's this here. They're making fun of the Brazilian butt lift or something like that. Funny how they pick the Brazilian butt lift, but not the coma theory. I'm telling you, the squad create the narrative for them and they run with it. Okay, so there's this here. I'm dead. Okay, Squaddies, they pick up the Brazilian butt theory. Haha. Alright, so I just read this one. There's no more response to that. Let's go into that. In my last tweet, someone thought this account was not a Harry and Meghan fan because of something that she posted. But she's a Squaddie. But let's listen. 56 seconds.
Didn't want to be pictured with Prince Andrew. He certainly didn't want to be sat next to Prince Andrew, which, as I understand it, was actually the seating plan of this memorial service. So he pulled out partly because of that, but also, yes, almost definitely because of Kate's health. Now, Kate has already not been seen for close to 3 months since her mysterious illness and procedure that took place. We are now hearing that it could be another couple of months. Speculation is mounting. Now, what is interesting is that, of course, when there's this void, then it is often filled by conspiracy theories. And there's all of this talk doing the rounds at the moment about, oh, has she had some kind of Brazilian butt lift? Well, I would be absolutely amazed if that's true, although, of course, we will one day find out. However, I think the reality is that...
I can't believe it. They're taking the squad narrative and put it on the... Oh, my God. UK, what are they feeding you over there? Oh my Lord, I can't believe this. This person on national television, I'm assuming, yeah, that's Sky News, saying this. Meanwhile, there's the squad laughing at them. Oh my God. There's some of them I don't share with you because they saw a nonsense. Oh my Lord, but they pick it up anyway. Let me move it back slightly. I can't believe him. Oh. Let's play it again.
Would be absolutely amazed if that's true, although, of course, we will one day find out. However, I think the reality is that Kate obviously is very, very unwell, and William clearly needs to do a lot of the looking after for her. So, deeply concerning times here, especially given the state of our king as well. The first one is that he didn't want to be pictured with Prince Andrew. He certainly didn't want to be sat next to Prince Andrew, which, as I understand it, was actually the seating plan of this memorial service. So he pulled out partly because of that, but also...
Okay, yeah, it's playing over. So now that he's saying that, William is going to have to make sure wherever, where's it, Andrew is, he's not there. Oh, my Lordness. My goodness. Okay, whatever's there, and then I move on. Oh dear, not Brazilian, but he drove Prince Andrew to church. Me think William didn't want to be led by Camilla. Could be. I just burst out laughing. I was too. I can't believe what I heard him. Okay, I did as well at work. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh my Lord, the UK is crazy. Next tweet. And so it begins. What is the most astonishing fact about this situation is they allow speculation to hit atmospheric level, all for a secret that is guaranteed to come out before Easter. That's the bowling eye. So she retweeted this. Okay, let me pause this so I don't get flagged for it. So she retweeted that. Now Rotten Mouth Tom Barry is claiming he was told what is wrong with Kitty and she is seriously ill. Duh, we already knew that. Oh my God, now they're probably gonna say she's crazy probably. They're moving her sickness to the brain now. Yep, American news is now reporting on the weirdness. Other countries are too. Oh my goodness. ABC News. Okay. We haven't seen Kate, the Princess of Wales, out in public since Christmas, and now question about her condition of reaching a fever pitch. Okay, 1 minute and 10 seconds. Okay, let me read what's there and then I'll go into that. Whatever's here, let me read bottom up. He said it would be months rather than weeks, so no Easter rising. I suppose I initially thought it was just plastic surgery. Now I think y'all might never see that lady again. Okay, because now it's moving to the brain. Okay, it just raises so many questions, especially as we know William has serious anger issues. They never learn, it always comes out. Follow the Spanish media. They are dropping Easter eggs. They want the American press to break the story. None of the European media wants, according to Diego Arabo. Okay, there's 3 comments here. Okay, only fears of being sued. I think that's what it is. Only fear of being sued will actually stop the American media. They will need proof before they can actually publish anything concrete. I think so too. After listening to him, I've been drawn toward one conclusion. Okay, what is that? Do you have a link of the article or anything? I've heard his name come up a lot and I can't find him. American press is going wild with. The internet is talking about missing Kate today. New York Times, NBC, Forbes, Fox, and even local media. It is truly something. So they probably know something. Like this one said, they want something concrete. Okay, so they cannot be sued. So it will have to be someone from the inside who show pictures of everything. But there's that. Let's go back and then go to that video. Let's go into that.
Now to Prince William making an appearance this morning amid new questions about the royal family. It comes after the prince missed a memorial service for his godfather yesterday, citing a personal matter. Maggie Rulli is tracking the latest from London. Maggie, some people are now concerned about Kate. Any more on why?
You know what I'm thinking about? Is that when regarding the Prince Andrew thing, when the story was starting to break with the Epstein, and they threatened ABC, that's the same station, ABC, to not air the Epstein thing because Andrew was involved. Otherwise, they will not have interview with Kate and William. So now they're talking about them now. Let me move it back slightly.
Concerned about Kate. Any more on why the prince missed that service?
Hey, Daniel, the concerns about Kate have been growing. No more yet on why Prince William missed that service. We did finally see him for the first time. We saw him just this morning. He was visiting a synagogue here in London. Some people even asked him about Princess Kate. He said he thanks everyone for their well wishes, but he gave nothing further about her recovery. Now, you mentioned that term personal matter. That was his excuse for not being at the memorial service. They didn't elaborate, but it's really just fueled more concern about his wife's health. Now, Dan, we haven't seen Kate, the Princess of Wales, out in public since Christmas.
I wanted to see his face much closer to see if there was any bruises or anything, but I don't see anything.
And now questions about her condition are reaching a fever pitch. It's even kind of become an online phenomenon.
Wait. Maybe that's from his smile. Okay, I see this here, but that's nothing.
On Twitter right now, you'll see numerous people saying things like, I never cared about the royals before, and now I've gone down a Princess Kate rabbit hole. And Dan, they have come up with some pretty wild and elaborate theories as to her whereabouts.
So some of the things that I've shared with you, they're reading them too. Oh my God. Let's go to the next tweet. So there's only this one here. Her name is Catherine. Show some respect. Whatever. Kate. Then they say, whatever. Someone will have to show self-respect in order to get respect. All right, next tweet. Interesting that the LA Times thinks she is a Sandringham, not Windsor. There's the Lord, there's the I here. Okay, LOL, LA Times. By trying to suppress Kate's illness or failing marriage or whatever it is that's keeping her from leaving Sandringham or even posing for a glamorous shot, the firm has just invited more scrutiny for the princess, her digestive system, and the dysfunctional institution she represents. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some Reddit thread to catch up. Oh, was that printed from the Los Angeles Times? Oh my Lord. Okay, nobody. LA Time divorce. I think their PRKP said she went to Amherst. There's a question mark. Whatever that place is, I think it's on Sandringham ground. Hi there, Pioneer. Okay, so that's an ad. Not LA Time telling us what we already know about that marital situation. Think there's that, or believe she is there. There's a laugh, and it's gone poof. Let's go to the next tweet. All right, let's try to finish. Okay, this is why I said this was just noise. It's laughable to see some royal reporters talking about how disappointed they are because the global media is reporting on Kate's disappearance. Mind you, these are the same people who have been encouraging the most crazy conspiracies about Meghan and her children in the past years. That is true. That is true when you look at it. This is where the table turned. Okay, whatever's here, that's it. Let me read bottom up. It's coma, baby. Yep. Like I was just saying regarding the video, the ABC one. They were threatening ABC to not air the Andrew thing, or otherwise they will not have things. They will not have access to William and Kate. But look at this now. They're talking about them. Yep, they should be glad it's just harmless jokes on social. That's what I'm saying. I think they take these things very seriously. The hypocrisy is breathtaking. Because they wanted this global scrutiny for Meghan, the joke's main media scrutiny, the lack of care and sympathy. Or when Harry did promotions for Spare in 2023, there was non-stop British media coverage asking where was Meghan. Oh, that is true too. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. I have like 4 more left. I want to run through them really quick. Read some of the comments, not all. So I'll read everything here. The reason for Kate Middleton prolonged absence might be melodramatic or mundane, but no one trusts the palace to tell the truth. That's for sure. Sums it up quite well. Yep, I posted the same thing. Exactly. Alright, so that's it. Let's move on. I don't know why they can't tell the truth. Sometimes it's some minor thing, but they overthink of the situation and they make it worse and tie themselves in a pretzel. Next tweet. If I had known all it took for these British talking heads to say whatever you want them to say or keep silent was to pay them £75 or give them dog food, Maureen, I will have bought tons of dog food for the voter to keep our faves off their tongue, articles and tweets. There's that here. Okay, and as Maureen Eden showed us, you don't even need to buy a popular dog food brand. He'll take pictures with the discount brand that no one is buying. Truth. I just can't believe this when I saw it. Okay, that's this. There's a laugh here. It's true though. What did this person say? Okay, you're not dog food. There's that here. Okay, I love this GIF. I love this GIF. Okay, oh, there's me here. So that's an ad. Okay, I said this a long time ago. They take very little to do maximum damage. It's unbelievable. Alright, so there's the laugh here. Ladies, then we will have started hire for hate business to pay out dog food. Even crumbs of tables as well used as payment. Merci me. Thanks, not what they used to be. Hilarious what a year of 2024 turning out to be. Okay, British journalists sold their soul to the British royal family for lunch money, £75, to abuse and harass the Sussexes. Yeah, when I realized that, I was like, what? That little, and sometimes they have the upper hand. And this is why I said also, with whatever deal the other brother made with the Murdoch to not sue them, I think it's a very small amount. And then the paper probably said, I'll give you a little bit more if you prevent the brother. This is just pure speculation on my part. Okay, probably, in my humble opinion, allegedly said, okay, if you prevent your brother from suing us, you get this part. Now he had to deliver because he felt like he had full control of Harry. Harry never unleashed all his capabilities. So now once they start going after his wife and Harry unleashed his capabilities, now we see what we have now. Next tweet. I have 2 more left. For a moment, I was beginning to feel sympathy for their monarch, learning that he denied his grandkids a chance at seeing their great-grandmother one last time to spite his son and daughter-in-law when he knew she had cancer and was close to death. Will always keep him on my shit list. Okay, I sort of went over it and I went to this tweet. Okay, that was on video 1. It's on QYTE. Okay, this is why I put that on the other video. So let me read what's there and then that's it. I've not been able to drum. Okay, let's pause this. I've not been able to drum up 1 ounce of sympathy or empathy for him or the missing one. My empathy dissipated when I found out he told Harry not to bring her. Queen Elizabeth II died. If that's all he could, in the moment his mother is at the end of her life. Think about that. I need to read that thing. Whatever the court paper thing said, I need to read it and then I'll share it with you. Not now because there's so many things. Okay? I read that already. I washed my hand of the entire affair. I deleted my well wishes post. They're so heartless. I believe it's an attempt to exile those kids as they never wanted to make them prince and princess. The more reason they took Fragmore from where they can get some level of safety. Yeah, me too. We are human and that impulse to feel sympathy is strong, but then I remember who they are. It's happened to me a few times with Kitty, but then I snapped the hell out of it. Oh my, it's not funny, but yeah, these people don't have any heart. My goodness. On Reaping, Charles detests both of his sons. He knows Bully is a loose cannon. Okay, so that's that. Next tweet. And Harry better be careful with his sympathy thing. Oh, I put this twice, so I'm not gonna go over that again. Let's go to the next one, and this is my last tweet. Okay, toxic British media and Kingston Palace know now that social media is way powerful than them. There is no controlling this narrative. Prince Harry warned them and they didn't listen. Okay, so let's listen. Kate Middleton, agent. I didn't listen to it yet. I was waiting for me to record it. It's 1 minute and 29 seconds. Just listen. Don't pay attention to the screen because I'll be putting screenshot, okay?
Voicemail again. Kate, hi. Just a quick one for me. Where the fuck are you, babe? No, seriously, it's getting a little bit gone, girl. I'm getting a bit freaked out over here. You know, we said 2024, go big or go home, not go missing. That was never actually an option that we discussed. So if you could just call me back, please, Your Highness, Your Majesty. Thank you so much. What? No, she hasn't gone to get a BBL. What's a BBL? A Brazilian butt? You know, you might be onto something. Because she never lived down the whole Pippa Rear of the Year situation. What kind of a woman does squats before their own sister's wedding? That's my question. Tells you everything you need to know about that family. Oh, she's got me. Kate, hi. My darling, it's so good to hear your voice. Honestly, I thought you were going to end up as a chapter in Harry's next book, and nobody wants that, do they? Is Will annoyed? Is Will with me? No. Darling, Will only realised you were missing about a day ago, which is odd because you have been gone for about 2 months. And that's kind of the case with everyone. Everyone only sort of noticed the other day. And that's what I said. You do so much. It's crazy that they didn't, because you do so much. And just, if anyone does ask, remind me again what it is that you do, just so no, you're right, now is not the time. And what have I been doing on my side? Well, I did dress Pippa up and send her out as you as a decoy for the press, but they did clock on straight away. Yeah, the arse was a telltale sign. And to others, I've been saying, darling, she's not disappeared, she's just skinny. You should try it. But they're not really going for that either. But I'm glad you've been resting. I didn't know they did retreats in Magaluf, but it is good to hear. Some time away from the monster-in-law. Your words, not mine. Your words, not mine. Anyway, rest up and we'll chat.
Your monster-in-law.
Hey!
Okay, let's see here. This is classic. Okay, go big or go home, not go missing. I holler with laughter. Brilliant. Okay, at this point, they are going to need Olivia Pope to come out of retirement to fix this. I have a migraine and this made me gasp. You hear me? Okay, hilarious. You do so much. Yeah. Them definitely need a personal handler with this kind of levity and brevity. Social media is undefeated. Who is this? She's fantastic. Okay, so that's it. There is no prayer for this bunch. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Okay, they all are baggage for God. But may God continue to protect Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lily, and Miss Doria. Okay, so that is it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better